This week's challenge is all about crystals and light. Light is an amazing thing. It's both a wave and a particle. It exists not only in the form we see, but also at extremes of red and blue, which are beyond human vision. The color that we see is the result of a surface absorbing all the other wavelengths of light and then reflecting back a smaller portion of that wavelength into our eyes. And this is only possible because the color that we perceive as white is actually all of the other colors blended together in roughly equal proportions. So, why this brief review of middle school physics? Because this week I want you to play with crystals and light. If you have access to prisms or other kinds of crystals which break light into a rainbow, this is your opportunity to play with them. If you don't have a prism, then take this as an opportunity to shine a flashlight through a water glass, or watch the sunrise through a pair of eyeglasses set on a windowsill, or capture the gleam of a wintry noon through an ice cube that you've just pulled out of your freezer. Remember that light itself, or at least the piece of glass or crystal or ice or translucent plastic that you're using to distort the light, that's your subject this week. Well, you might normally try and avoid lens flare or halos or reflections of light in eyes or highlights of light hitting too brightly against a surface. That should be the star of your photo this week. Here are some ideas for playing with light. You don't have to stick with just these, but they're a starting point. Try shining a light through a prism and photographing the rainbows that it makes. Set up a flashlight or a laser pointer in a dark room and shine it through glass or water or crystals. Just remember, don't look directly at the laser pointer or it will hurt your eyes, and it can also damage your camera, so don't shine it directly at your camera. Another option is you could use steam. Make sure you have some help doing this. But try shining light through steam coming out of a kettle, or smoke coming off of a freshly extinguished candle or a campfire. You could also go abstract. Try photographing glass or crystal or translucent plastic or ice from an odd angle. And make sure that you're getting a lot of light in the structure of your subject. You could also take photos through a crystal or a water glass or a pair of glasses or a piece of ice. Use it kind of like a lens. Try setting your camera to the lowest f-stop that it can manage and take a photo where the only thing that's in focus is light. Try putting multiple colors of light bulbs in lamps surrounding your subject, and see how the shadows and light interact with each other. You might be surprised at the multiple layers of shadow that you get when you do this. Or try taking a long exposure of a subject that's illuminated by a tablet or a phone that's displaying a video, and see how the different colors interact as you move that camera or tablet around, shining different colors of light all over your subject. Try going out at night and taking a long exposure of yourself moving around, holding a light source. Try painting with those light trails and seeing if you can actually create a subject from those light trails. This challenge is also a great opportunity to try some astrophotography. Try doing a long exposure of the night sky so you get trails of light from the stars or the moon. Just remember, your goal this week is to take pictures of light or things that are bending light. Use your imagination and surprise us. Good luck.